Hi everybody, I hope you're well and keeping safe. Today I'm going to be doing a pregnancy update video for you. The last time I did that was at 21 weeks for my 20-week scan, where we found out that we were having a boy. So I will put the link to that video down below. I thought it's been a good few weeks since I last updated you on my pregnancy, and we are about to enter the third trimester, which is very scary. So I thought I might as well just do one last update video for you for the second trimester, just giving you a little bit of insight into how everything's been going, and then I'll start the third trimester stuff in a couple of weeks. So it's been a couple of weeks, as I said to you, since I last did an update video, and a lot has happened since then. So I'm currently 27 weeks and 3 days, which is insane. I can't believe that we're going to be meeting this baby in just a few weeks. That's insane to me. Next Sunday we can say that we're going to meet him in 12 weeks, potentially, obviously. But yeah, it's mad. This year has gone very quickly with everything that has been happening. Yeah, it's a lot to take on. Over the last few weeks I've not really actually left the house in terms of seeing people, bar my family obviously. We've just been driving over and then sitting in the car to talk to them from the door. So yeah, I've not really seen a lot of people, and I have to say at the moment I'm feeling really, I actually posted an Instagram post about this today, but whenever this goes up, I think the circumstances of everything, just every situation that has happened since finding out that I was pregnant, has sort of culminated into this weird feeling of protectiveness. I don't know if it's just the fact that I feel more maternal this time round, or I'm a little bit older, or I'm spending a lot of time with Isla. No one else bar Isla and Adam has been with me. I feel this extreme urge to protect my family, and it's really difficult to explain. I'm not sure why. I feel really anxious about having other people around us, especially because of this virus. I'm really nervous about when the baby arrives and not knowing what the status of everybody else is in terms of health. I know it's irrational, and hopefully it'll go away, because it is annoying me as well, because I'm not actually like that. But hopefully it does. But yeah, I'm feeling very protective over my family at the moment. And yeah, although I'm very excited for him to arrive, I'm also very nervous. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, going through my weekly pregnancy updates on Instagram just to make a list of everything so I don't forget anything to add into this video. So I've had a lot of struggle with backache recently. I generally have struggled with backache in the past whilst I've not been pregnant. So this time around, obviously because I'm carrying a baby, it feels a lot worse right now. I've not been able to see someone for a massage, so I'm sort of relying on Adam to help me relieve that pain, and I get constant pulling pains on either side of my spine, right in the middle. If I get a chance to sit down, I do. I'm trying to take it as easy as possible. So obviously having a 7-year-old and having a house to sort out, and believe me, it needs sorting out, because everything around me right now, you cannot see, it's a mess. So yeah, I've really been struggling with backache recently. I don't think it's gonna ease off anytime soon, so I'm just trying to get used to it. I have been using my pregnancy pillow during the day, and I'm starting to struggle to turn over from either side now, so I think I'm gonna have to add that back into the bed. I've been sleeping with a thinner pillow in between my legs, because I'm obviously asleep. I don't notice when I kick it out of the bed. So within that, I've really had a lot of pain on both my hips. Not even my hips, it's, I guess, in my bum. Like the pain there is just, it's so annoying in the mornings. I'm having to get Adam to sort of massage it out, and I definitely need to get something like a golf ball or a tennis ball so I can roll the muscle with the ball. So this is sort of a woe is me beginning, but I promise I'm going to be getting onto more interesting stuff in a second. I have not been sleeping well at all. Last night in particular, I was up until 2:30, I think it was, just because I couldn't sleep. Pregnancy insomnia is obviously a big thing for a lot of people, and so a lot of people have it a lot worse than I do. So for those people, I really feel for you, because it is really, really annoying. I did eventually go to sleep, and even then, when I did wake up, I just felt awful because I was so tired. And in fact, I'm going to be making myself a cup of tea in a second after this as well, because not only is it freezing, I haven't had a cup of tea today. In terms of the baby's positioning, I think he's laying across my belly like this, which isn't the most comfortable position when you're trying to lay down as well. He's not turned very much. I don't know if I need to sort of stretch a little bit more. If you have any ideas on how to move babies a little bit more, please do let me know below, because he's been in this position for a very long time, and every day he'll kick on my right side and then move his hands on my left side. And as well as his positioning, like I said, he is kicking a lot at the moment, which obviously is so reassuring. There have been days where I've woken up and he's not woken me up kicking, and that has been a little bit nerve-wracking, but once I've eaten and stuff, then it's absolutely fine. He's a wriggly baby, not as wriggly as Isla was when I was pregnant with her though. Oh my god. She, like, I can't even explain it. She has very strong, long legs, and that was so clear to me from the very beginning, because she would literally kick me all the way around to about here, right, like literally on my side, and yeah, she's just never stopped. So yeah, hopefully this baby's a little bit more placid. He does kick a lot, he wriggles a lot, and he gets hiccups a lot. A lot, which is really sweet. You kind of do know when it is happening, and I'm sure it'll become a bit more obvious in the next few weeks, but yeah, he's kicking a lot. And I think the other day, I think 2 days ago maybe, Adam actually spoke to my bump and he started wriggling after that, so he can hear us, which is really, really nice. So we're going to try and do a little bit more of that, and maybe read books and things like that, just to see if we get a little reaction. Like I said, I'm getting a lot of pain in my hips at the moment, and it's not until the evenings that I start waddling. I've noticed. I don't know if it's because I've been on my feet all day, not been on my feet all day. Yeah, everything just feels a lot heavier towards the end of the day, and I start waddling. Everything's a lot more uncomfortable. I've obviously eaten, and yeah, it's a lot. Obviously it's expected. It's just annoying that it's happening so early on, and we've got a few more weeks to go still, so God knows what I'm going to be doing towards the end of this pregnancy. No stretch marks just yet, touch wood. I didn't start getting stretch marks until the very end of my pregnancy with Isla, and I think in my previous video I sort of showed part of that. So I got stretch marks on my hips and around my belly button, and I'm sort of expecting the same thing this time around. I did run out of the moisturizer that I was using, and I might include that in a video soon about what stretch mark cream that I was using or am using, and everything else in regards to maternity. So I might share that with you if that's something that might interest you. But at the moment I am using a Burt's Bees moisturizer and a cocoa butter moisturizer. In regards to food, I sort of got over my aversion to strawberries. I was having them in small portions on my cereal, and then having them in smoothies and stuff, and that seemed to be absolutely fine. We haven't bought strawberries for the last 2 weeks maybe, but that's only because there is a TikTok video going around where I don't know if it's like boiling water and salt or salty hot water or something. People are putting strawberries in salty hot water and creatures are coming out of these strawberries, and it has completely put me off. It's put Adam off, and Isla's just started eating strawberries as well, which is really annoying. So yeah, we are avoiding strawberries for the foreseeable. It's just grim. So I'm still also not keen on the smell of coconut. Just disgusting to me. I can't deal with it. I actually used a new conditioner, which has been very nice for my hair, but I completely forgot that it had coconut in it. And even now it smells like coconuts, and it's a very subtle, so I can deal with it, but it's just horrible. It's so horrible. The weather in the UK has been really nice recently, and Adam and Isla have both burnt very slightly, and he really likes the after sun that really smells like holiday and coconuts. And usually I wouldn't have a problem with it, but oh my god, it is so pungent. I don't want to be near either of them when he's put that on, because it is gross. Like, it is so bad. It just brings something up here. It's just horrible. As well as that, the smell of onions has really not been good for me over the past few weeks. I don't know where it's come from, and usually I'm a big fan of onions, but yeah, it's just I really can't deal with it at the moment. We were making like full roast chickens and then having parts of the chicken for dinner, and then using the leftover chicken for chicken mayo sandwiches for lunchtime. I know this is a tangent, but hear me out. So we were making chicken mayo sandwiches and including a little bit of an onion in there for a bit of flavour, and it is like my favourite sandwich ever, and now I can't have it just because of the onion. It's really bad. In terms of food cravings, and what I have been enjoying recently is apples with peanut butter and chocolate chips. So you would have seen this on my Instagram if you follow me over there. I love an apple. I really like ice cold apples. They're in the fridge at the moment, and I might have one soon. And then I also just really like apple juice. It's the one thing that I find really quenches my thirst. There's not really much else that I do really like. If I do have to pick something else, it would either be tea, and I'm pretty certain I mentioned this in my previous video. It would either be tea, apple juice with ice, or icy cold water. If it's room temperature water, it just makes me feel really ill, and I really hope that goes away after the baby's born, because it's just ridiculous. On the same line, I have really been enjoying ice lollies. Not so much recently. I think that's sort of gone away, and if I really fancy a ice lolly, I will have one. But in the last few weeks, I have really enjoyed ice lollies. Either Twisters or Fabs. I'm really out of breath. And it's not just because I'm talking a lot. Like, it's happening a lot more recently. Yeah, I could literally walk from here to the front room and I'll be sat there like... So other food cravings also include Kinder Buenos. Oh my gosh. I cannot get enough of a Kinder Bueno. They were already my favourite chocolate bar anyway. Like, I've always loved them, even as a teenager. But recently, oh my god, I love them so much. And it's kind of annoying having that as a craving, because with Isla, I was relatively more healthy. I really loved ice and pineapple and things like that. And I do really like fruit in this pregnancy as well. But yeah, chocolate bars. And a rich tea biscuit. I love a rich tea biscuit. chocolate bars, so a Kinder Bueno, a Turkish Delight over the last few weeks. Again, I have always loved Turkish Delight, but recently just really fancied a Turkish Delight. And then I am going through packets of rich tea biscuits like no one's business. It's fine. Rich tea biscuit is great. Even when you dunk it in a cup of tea, or if you have it dry, like both ways, they're good with me. So in terms of everything else, I thought I'd talk a little bit about the nursery, maternity clothes, and what have we actually got so far for the baby. So in terms of the nursery, we were going to get that sorted in the next few weeks. Unfortunately, we have a lot of issues upstairs with the plaster in each room, and I think where we've changed the heating, we got Hive and replaced the tank up in the loft just before Christmas, and that has sort of exacerbated the issue of cracking in all the walls upstairs, which is very annoying. But yeah, they all need to be replastered, and that is hopefully happening in the next few weeks. So hopefully we'll be able to get the nursery sorted. I have got a list of stuff from IKEA that we want to get. So for example, we are just going to be going for the pine cot, I think it is, from IKEA, which is about £40, and then sort of spending a little bit more in regards to a mattress, and then the crib that will be in our room. We need a chest of drawers because, oh my god, my bottom drawer is overflowing with baby stuff at the moment. So what we're actually thinking in regards to the nursery is kind of a reflection on what I've been pinning on Pinterest, but yeah, I kind of wanted to go for something subtle but something really nice as well. So we're going to go for a sort of sage green in the nursery, but not on the walls. Thinking is possibly painting the skirting and then including the door in that, and then we're going to have shelves and posters and a coat rack to sort of fill the room up. I've not decided whether I want a changing top on the cot or a changing nest on the chest of drawers just yet. I haven't decided that. I kind of wanted one on top of the cot so that he would be laying straight in front of me. I find it really difficult to change babies from the side, so who knows. But yeah, we're gonna go for a sort of natural look in the nursery. I am waiting for the mobile to arrive because we pre-ordered that and it is so cute. I think we have got everything we need for when he arrives now in terms of clothes. He has got his going home outfit, we have white baby grows, we have enough leggings, and we just need to start getting stuff like nappies and wipes. We have bottles and a sterilizer. In terms of the breastfeeding and bottle feeding journey, I think I'm not going to go into too much detail because every parent is different, but yeah, we have our reasons, and yeah, that is all I'm going to say on it really. Yeah, in terms of the baby's wardrobe, yeah, he's got a couple of stuff. I have got a list of things that we might still need, but in regards to everything else, I think we're good to go. Next to me is actually the rocker, and we have bought a car seat. But unfortunately, this car seat isn't compatible with the pushchair that we are going to be getting, so we are sending this one back and getting another one. If that is something that you'd like me to include in a video, then please let me know. I can do something like that. I'm not sure what, but I can. So yeah, we still need to get the pushchair, and that is really kind of the last thing that we need. We have got a little play gym and also a little play mat that he can lay on. So yeah, again, out of breath. In regards to clothes for myself, I have filmed a maternity style haul, which I will be including in a vlog in the next few weeks. So please bear with me until I get that up, but I definitely have done that, and I am writing a blog post in regards to maternity style and what you need when you find out that you are pregnant. At the moment, I am kind of just living in oversized t-shirts and cycling shorts, which you will see in a second when I show you the bump. So in regards to the actual birth, I'm still unsure as to what we're going to be doing for that, I am still on the fence with having home birth and going to the baby centre. I've been sent a lot of messages about home births, giving me a lot more information about it, and I do really like the sound of it. I'm just so nervous about having a home birth. I mean, it would probably have to happen here right in front of me, and that's absolutely fine. I do, obviously, in your home you feel a lot more safe. It is something I'm going to be weighing up soon. I just need to find out all the facts first before I do that. So, hospital packing list. I have finished my hospital packing list and it looks like that. There are a lot of things on there and even more further down. What you do get is pretty generic, and what you need to include for the baby is generic as well. I have also included a couple of bits for Adam. Obviously he's probably not going to be able to stay overnight. Hopefully I won't need to stay overnight if we go to hospital. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I have finished writing my hospital list and I've started getting a couple of stuff. I've bought one set of pajamas. I've got a bathrobe and I've got slippers and some pants for afterwards. So yeah, we're well on our way. There are a couple of other bits that I need to get, but everything else on the list I do already have. So, bump. What it looks like here. This is the front of it. This is me at 27 weeks and 3 days. Without the massive t-shirt on the top. So yeah, it is, I have got the line and my belly button has well and truly popped out now. Yeah, it's not looking too bad. It's a little bit skewish because, like I said, he's laying, I think his feet are here and his head is somewhere up here. So if he does move, then God knows what will happen. But yeah, he is growing very nicely. And yeah, this is my bump at 27 weeks and 3 days. So there you go. That is my update for the end of the second trimester. I cannot believe we are going into the third trimester next week. It is insane how quick this pregnancy is going. I said to Adam yesterday, it's just mad that the majority of this pregnancy has been sat indoors and not doing a lot, really. It's not the pregnancy that I had envisioned, but obviously the world has been turned upside down at the moment, so there is not a lot we can do about it. But yeah, I will do another update video in a couple of weeks, probably when I'm in the mid-30s and getting ready for the birth. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.